UFC Fight Night Cyborg vs. Lansberg is the 95th edition of the Fight Night series, and the second card held in the capital city of Brazil, Brasilia. Brazil's own Cris Cyborg Justino headlines the card in a women's catchweight bout at 140 pounds, taking on promotional newcomer Lina Lansberg of Sweden. At featherweight, former champion Renan Barão is another in a group of Brazilians to take their place on this card, and he faces Felipe Nover. For the catchweight main card at 140 pounds, Cyborg, who is 16, won the contest, made short work of Leslie Smith in her UFC debut in Curitiba in May, and she now has 9 first-round TKO KO wins on her resume. Lansberg, who is 6-1, like Justino, lost her pro debut and has been rolling since, as she has 4 TKO KO wins, with 2 coming in the first round. Lansberg, also fight regularly at 145 pounds, is a dangerous striker known as the Elbow Princess, but she probably has not run into any fighter with Justino's power. Cyborg should pick up another early victory. Our pick for this fight is Justino. For the featherweight bout, Barão, who's 33-4 and won the contest, has lost 3 of his last 4, which includes losing the title to TJ Dillashaw by TKO, and then the same result in the rematch. He looked out of sorts in a unanimous decision loss to Jeremy Stephens in May, and Barão needs to get back to the explosive fighter we saw 2 and 3 years ago. Nover, who's 11-6-1, had a 4-fight win streak halted in a split decision loss to Suribara Turkov in December, but he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu that can make this difficult for Barão. However, the former champion is also a black belt with 15 submissions under his belt, and if he can get out of his head, Barão should win this easily. Our pick for this fight is Barão. For the heavyweight bout of the night, Nelson, who's 21-13, has lost 5 of his last 7, but he held his own with up-and-comer Derek Nelson in a split decision loss in July. Silva, who's 19-9-1, better known as Bigfoot, has lost 5 of his last 7 as well, and he has a no contest on his resume after failing a drug test following a draw with Mark Hunt in December 2013. 8 of his 9 losses have come via TKO KO, all in the first round, and if Silva meets Nelson's massive right hand, it will be over quickly. Our pick for this fight is Nelson. For the lightweight bout of the night, Trinaldo, who's 24, has won 6 straight, all with 5 coming by decision, including a fight of the night victory over Jonsi Medeiros in May in his hometown of Curitiba. Felder, who's 12-2, has recovered by a 2-fight skid with 2 straight wins, and he brings 7 TKO KO wins to the table. Trinaldo is a kickboxer who can match Felder standing up, but his 5 submission wins gives him the edge if it goes to the mat. Our pick for this fight is Trinaldo. For the featherweight bout of the night, Pepe, who's 12-4, had a 3-fight win streak stopped in a unanimous decision loss to Darren Elkins in July, but he is known for his outstanding jiu-jitsu. De La Torre, who's 14-5 and won a contest, is 2-2 with a no contest in his last 5 outings, and won a split decision over Ju Choi Nam in November. His 3 submission losses might work against Pepe, who was the featherweight runner-up to Ronnie Mariano Becerra in the Ultimate Fighter Brazil.